me a home man. Yeah, bend that pussy, go for drive. Go deep within, get inside. Hit the guts, yeah, deep from behind. My time is precious, I know whatever side. Nowadays, I be watching me. Forget what I'm gonna say.
Alright, so we're here with the Wise Monkeys podcast.
Welcome to the podcast, people.
If you don't know,
get to know.
Wait there, one more time. We need more energy than that. Alright, boom. We're back with the Wise Monkeys podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, my people.
And if you don't know,
get to know.
Jeez. Yeah. Come on. So today we've got a special guest as well. So introduce yourself, my brother, to the people.
My name is Raidz Solo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an artist from East London. What's it called? Obviously, I make different type of music as well, and I'm here not only to speak about music as well, but just to push a bit of my personality so people can get to know me a bit more as well. Innit? But appreciate big up Wise Monkeys for bringing me in through this, and I'm ready to talk right now.
That's it, man. And also here we got one of our hosts here. Introduce yourself to the people. Obviously, they know who you are.
aka Sammy Swint.
Yeah.
You didn't even say your name.
No, I'm gonna say my name. Don't worry. Get me. We'll go around. You know what I mean?
Like that.
Don't know. It's Fend. Everyone knows. You get me. Real Fend.
Big Fend in the cup.
Yeah, man. Don't know. We're just here today.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a powerful discussion. Talk about music. Talk about what everyone's been doing.
Yeah, man. We got Raidz Solo here. We had him a couple times on the channel already,
and
I like his music. I wanted to get to know him a little bit more. And just find out about the origins of Raidz Solo, man.
Okay. Yeah, so I had to start it. Obviously, I've been making music for a long time. But obviously, to push it out properly, I started 2019. So back in the day, in school, we had like a little DJ thing. We used to call it DJ Club. We used to sort of only spit like grime and like rap and that. And obviously, in my area as well, there was a lot of people that used to make music as well, innit? Like, because obviously the double-E's from my area, other type of people used to make music as well. So,
what area are you from?
I'm from Forest Gate, and that's in East London. Like, if no one knows, innit?
Were they big influences on you? Like DW.
I would say. Yeah.
Kano's from Newham as well,
yeah.
innit?
I'd say yeah, in a way, because the music was in like combined with like the lifestyle at that time there. So what people were talking about was what their story, and when you used to see certain things in the area that was going on as well, obviously you can relate, not in all aspects in certain things, but in the type of way like someone's seen something in the area or what type of stuff that's going in the area, and it's not the best of areas, isn't it? Like obviously it's deprived, but then you do see like you see people in the area as well, even though it's deprived as well. You see people that they're making their money as well and they're doing whatever as well. But
like influences.
Yeah, exactly as well. So there was a lot of influences, even people that I used to just spit with as well. Like we used to just go like bar for bar and maybe just go to a studio, because we didn't even have a studio like that. We had to go to the youth centre studio to record and that. So them days we just experiment.
I know that.
So we didn't really. I before didn't really have guidance in terms of the music thing, in terms of how to push myself out there. So
you didn't really take the music when you was younger. You didn't really do it.
I did it more as a hobby, as like more therapy type of thing. Yeah, I didn't.
So what you're saying nowadays, you're taking it more seriously?
Yeah, nowadays I'm taking it more seriously, because it's like, at the end of the day, obviously, man only have like one life, innit? So it's like, cool, you get me? If I see it as a passion and something that I'm happy I'm doing, and I don't see it as work, I just see it as something that I can just push. And it comes out naturally.
You enjoy doing it, innit?
Exactly.
What's your favourite track that you've dropped since 09? Your favourite one?
Since 09?
I mean, since 019, sorry.
019. Alright.
That's when you said you started dropping again, yeah?
I can't say a favourite one. I can say my favourites. So, I can say one tune.
Top 3.
What's your favourite one, bro?
That's good, I like that one.
What's your favourite?
He's rating himself, you get me? He's like, what? I've got favourites.
Man, I have to see it from a multiple type of way. I can't put single favourites. I'm not even trying to be just like, I don't know, innit? Like, obviously, I'm very picky with myself, so I'm my biggest critic, innit? So, obviously, when I'm making my music, and I make a banger, I'm like, I don't know how I was gonna make a banger. Because you know, sometimes when I go to the studio, I'm just like I'm just gonna make this song.
So let me put it a different way. Yeah. Which one do you feel like you've had the best response from?
Response.
Yeah. One of the tracks that's kept you going to do another one. You know what I'm saying? The ones
I'll
that
say
the people,
change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that we're gonna see right now.
Okay.
Have you got a video to it?
Yeah, I do on YouTube.
It's on your.
I performed it in
channel?
Yeah, my own channel.
channel?
Yeah, so my own channel is Raidz Official Music. So if you type Raidz Solo, you'll find that, and it's when you type in the music, it's with a Z instead of an S, and then it's with a C at the end, basically. Yeah. But yeah, when you type that in, you'll see that Raidz Solo change, and then but I think it's because of certain stuff that I was saying in it as well, and how it all blended as well.
Yeah, you performed that at the last show, innit?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Raid was also at the show that we had last night.
Yeah.
Just playing.
What did you think about
Who's
it?
getting in still?
No,
Let's see the
I appreciate that. To be honest, like I was just liking the vibe. The vibe was very inviting, and I was just going with the flow. To be honest with like the music as well, I just thought, you know what, like I'm just gonna push the music. Obviously, at first you always get like a little bit, but then when I touched the mic and it was just felt
Like
natural.
before you went on the stage, and
Yeah,
get a little bit nervous, innit?
yeah,
That's
exactly.
natural.
So
Yeah, it's natural.
Is there any other artists from last night that you thought stood out to you?
there's so many artists that was cold. Obviously, Scrap Jones, he went.
Hey!
Yeah.
Always gives the flowers, innit?
He always opens up as well. He's a G.
What's it called? That A1 or Wheezy. But there's a lot of people. Obviously, Story went hard with that wave stuff. Like he just come in on the next wave on the wave. Like man just thought, man's on a
fam.
party. But
He's
he was,
like the man them feel him as well. Like I think he thinks that like the man them won't get it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know what it is?
Because it's that singing and that. But
Who's that?
everybody stands up for Story. You know?
Oh, okay.
Like that. I'll play you some of his music in a minute. He's hard stuff.
I was gonna say as well. You see, like growing up in in East London, like Newham and that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of competition in music, innit?
Yeah.
So like, did you feel? Was there any pressure like you doing that, especially growing up? So before you started releasing, was there any like? Did you feel raw like? Because the levels are high down there, innit?
Yeah.
I would say East London had the golden ball for a hot minute. Yes,
exactly.
the whole of Nasty crew.
Exactly, the whole of
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you feel the pressure as an artist, like, right, me coming out as an artist, now I need to kind of match this? Or
Nah, you know, it's like, I saw these men doing their thing. I'm like, like, I'm going to do my thing on a fun thing. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? That's the way I saw it. Because it's like, these men are actually going in, like, they're proper going in, like, with their bars and that.
cool.
And when I'm hearing it, I'm like, like, let me try my own thing and just push it from there. But I'll say the only pressure was to actually push myself out there, because at that time I didn't know, because obviously now the internet, there's so much stuff like now you can do. But at that time there, I just wasn't unaware. I was unaware in it, so you know when you get unaware, you just lose motivation, and then that was it really, innit? But I'm back.
Have you collaborated with anyone, or do you just yourself
I've only
your music?
I've only really collaborated with one person. I need to collaborate more though, to be honest with you. But yeah, like obviously the name Raidz Solo is obviously
Solo.
Not like that. I'd say teamwork is the most effective.
Of course.
But obviously when you have a team, it's like you guys, you play your position right, innit? You play your position, you play your position, you play your position, you play your position. And that's what it's about, innit? So it's just trying to find a circle where everyone plays their position.
Teamwork makes dreamwork.
Exactly. But for now, I thought, you know what? I'm not going to wait on people. Let me just push this thing on my solo instead of waiting on people. Because obviously, me pushing my music out there, man's not necessarily, someone could say I'm talented, but man's not necessarily known or out there. Someone could see Raidz Solo and think, who's this guy? So I've got to paint that picture.
That doesn't even matter though, because there's enough for everybody, bro. There's so many people out here that they got like hundreds of thousands of followers, loads of streams and that, and you never heard of them, bro.
Yeah,
and
they
might even do
your
they do your genre as well, bro. And they're from UK as well or something.
Alright, what do you man know? How many people in there know about Cass? Cass is dead.
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
do.
of him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
You know about Cass is dead? You know about him, OP?
I'm not
You know
sure,
his
you know.
No, but
Pat
I'm not.
Earrings tune. Do you like his Pat Earrings
Oh,
tune?
it's a
Oh,
banger. Banger.
Yeah.
And he's one of them artists. I knew about him through hearing like Gigs had a tune with him one time, and he's just one of them guys that he had his own show. The man that get millions of views on his own channel as well. But you got to remember, like you said, there's enough people, there's enough audience for all of us to kind of have our own niche. And what I like is that you're building your own channel, bro.
Yeah.
Stick with that. Trust me.
Yeah, obviously it's not necessarily easier in that way, but I thought, you know what, like obviously, like even got advice from my bro Black Man the Traveller, obviously King Kaya Media, just get these business cards, start talking to people, start networking more with the people. Right. So that's more trying to connect with the people, trying to tell them like what I do. Yeah. So I'll say like obviously I do stem from grime, but obviously grime and then rap, but then like I said as well, I try to branch out to other things as well. I don't try to just limit myself to all this type of stuff, because obviously like if you think about like, okay, when I do a bit of like wave or auto tune or that type of stuff, it's like people may get it from like I don't know, someone like Young Ads or something like that. But I remember I was listening to people that were doing it like maybe like, you know, all the Kendricks, the Schoolboy Q, all these type of people as well. So I kind of like got a little inspiration from there, trying to say, oh cool, let me make my own sound from these people, and you know what I'm saying, and take it from there. So that's what I try to do, just chop, see what inspiration there, chop there, and then just mold it to my own thing.
Yeah, man. Because she with like building your own channel, innit? As we all know, innit? Like sometimes it feels demotivating. You might see the views, and you might look at someone else's music, or I might look at another pod and their views are higher or whatever. But you gotta remember, everyone starts from somewhere, innit? And the more consistent that you are building the channel and your platform as an artist or whatever it is as a brand, the views are gonna come, the subscribers are gonna come. People are gonna,
it's the best way. People are coming to watch you now. You know what I mean? Not just because you popped up on the Grand Daily. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what like man used to rely on them platforms a lot. Like, I'll drop a video on there. Hopefully it blows. Like, but really, that's not the. You need to build yourself as an artist. 100%. Build your platform independent. You know what I'm saying? Like, ownership is the most important thing.
Exactly, and that's when you realize it's a real grind.
It's a real grind, bro.
Yeah, there's no shortcuts. There's nothing like that. That's when I was like, rah, okay. But it humbles me. Anytime get a little elevation, if anything, it humbles me, because I know what I had to do to put into this. It's like when you guys put your work into the podcast, like some type of like good thing happens, and that if anything, I'll think it will humble you guys, because I've got a lot of work into it as well. Get me all this like stuff, like setting it up, the equipment, putting the money in there. It obviously takes time, energy, effort, money in it. So get me, respect it as well, innit?
I was looking through your Instagram, and I see, I think your latest song was called Grow.
Yeah, Grow.
And then you had a couple freestyles after.
Yeah.
I like the one over the Bryson Tiller beat.
Okay.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer making music like songs, or do you prefer freestyling?
Both, to be honest. Like, I love a freestyle just for the sport of it, and I like to just make songs just to relate to people as well. So like, I don't know, if I make a song and then someone in like, I don't know, Indonesia, here's my song, I want them to feel and just relax, or like, it depends on their mood, innit? If they wanna like, if they're just chilling and it's one of them deep night type of tunes and they're just in their zone and and that helps them get through something, then I've won, innit? That's the way. Like, my aim is to just connect with everyone, touch their souls, and just, you get me, like, put a message out there with the music, and then, I don't know, like, for a greater type of thing, innit? Because I'm not one of them type of people, like, if I do rise and that, do you get what I'm trying to say? I'll try help insert, because obviously, you get me, the world's not a nice place, innit? But you can obviously try to, I don't know, just try to touch people, innit? That's what I can say with the music.
Would you prefer making grime or rap?
Rap now, like not. I won't really. I'll go into grime as a challenge for myself to see how I could put maybe grime into a next, into this type of times version, innit?
Or like a drill kind of beat.
Yeah, like, but I don't know. I'll still put that grime essence to it as well at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd have to experiment more on that. But more comfortably, I feel more on rap. But then obviously I try to do like when it comes naturally to me, like a singy wavy type of thing. I won't say I necessarily know how to sing, but in terms of like melodies or harmonies and that, they come out naturally. So that's what I would say, really.
And that melody kind of style of music right now is doing a lot still. I think a lot of artists that sing are using auto-tune, whether they can sing or whether they can't. But if you make the right song and you're saying the right things, like kind of like what Little Dirk or say the Young Ads and that, how they do it, definitely will bang in a different way still.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do it in my own type of way, because even before like these guys, like I was saying, like I don't know, melodies just naturally started to come into my head. I didn't look at someone and just say, oh yeah, let me make a melody.
Like it,
It just come like
it's musical, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's how you feel, innit? It's the vibe catching off the rhythm, man.
Yeah, exactly that.
So Raid, how long have you known about Wise Monkeys Media for now?
I'll probably say the first time Black Man jumped on a podcast. Now, actually, do you know how I know about Wise Monkeys Media? Let me tell you now. I was with Black Man, I think, because I was working with him one time in a restaurant. So when I was working with him, he was telling me I'm going to a podcast. And I was in Islington. And then one guy stopped me and said, oh, you're Black Man the Traveller. So that's how long I've known about Wise Monkeys, isn't it? So it's been a little while, it's been a hot sec. But yeah, in terms of, obviously, like knowing in terms of like in a more deeper scale, obviously.
That's still quite a while ago, because I think at them stages, I don't even know we did any music at that stage yet.
Yeah, I think it was
just podding, isn't it?
Yeah, just podding.
I think you did a couple freestyles though around that time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe you was doing a freestyle. At the beginning you were doing a freestyle.
Couple of the Mando.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's good though.
It's been a journey.
Of course. And what would you prefer? What would you prefer, like podcast or radio?
Both.
Okay, why would you say both?
Just get me out of my comfort zone, innit?
Yeah.
You know, so I think anything that kind of is a challenge or a bit threatening is good. Can't be too comfortable. If you're too comfortable, then you don't grow, innit? So that's what I've realised. So
what's your plans for the music thing, man?
My plans for the music is to keep on pushing out visuals. Obviously, when I can put out a tape, I would want to put a tape, because I was trying to put a tape called Soulfully Smooth.
Yeah, how many tracks on the tape?
I was thinking 8 to 12, but I was thinking, should I just do something where I flood it?
Any features?
Yeah?
Any features?
Whoever wants the features, they're more than welcome to jump on the features right now.
No, not like that, man.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Have you got any lined
You got to
up,
be
like?
picky, man, because this is the Wise Monkeys fan. You don't know who's going to start.
Regionalist,
People
But I like the way that he's willing to work with people. Like,
man. Yeah,
sometimes you don't know who you're going to work with. You get me? But at the same time, obviously, for your project, it should be who you feel that is ready for that type of project.
Was there anyone that you thought that you could kind of like work with on that from last night's event?
Oh yeah, definitely. Most of the people, obviously, Scraps.
Yeah.
That A1 Weezy, Freaky.
Freaky's really still.
Freaky.
Yeah. Freaky.
Story.
Is a G.
Who else? Oh god.
Yeah, big up the Wise Monkey Media family.
Yeah.
Might have to do a little tape or something like that.
Something's coming, bro. Yeah, we're gonna do a tape.
Make the artists them link up and that.
Real soon, but we're gonna do
because there was
a big tape.
There was whole heap of talent there, so
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Man's just enjoying the vibe.
Yeah.
Do you get me? When you hear good music, man, just hear good music in it. Man's just vibes and you get me.
Yeah, no, it's good.
When it's good energy, I'm good, chilled, good vibes.
Okay, so what's your plans for the rest of the year?
Okay. My plans. Should I even be saying my plans? Should I keep it?
Oh, what? Nothing coming up? Like
I'm joking.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm joking.
And you got nothing coming?
Huh?
And you got nothing coming?
No. Obviously, I've got, like, for this tune, Media, obviously, I've got a lyric video that's going to come out there.
Okay.
Obviously, I've got 2 more visuals that I want to push out this year, but that's like the minimum. Do you know what I'm saying? And, yeah.
Would you ever pay for a feature?
Pay for feature? I would, but not right now, because I'm an artist on a budget. So I have to calculate.
You get that realistic.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. What? That's what they all do, though.
That's how the game works.
Yeah.
That's
Business.
business.
Remember,
Exactly.
the artist with that label, that artist with that label, there's money involved in it. Whatever artist is getting asked for the feature, they
Okay,
have their
so
price.
if you could, I don't know what the budget. I don't know if people's budgets there, but if you could feature anyone that you wanted, and you had the money, to offer them, who in the UK artists?
Can I put 3 people, or is it just one? Okay.
No, you only got money for one.
We say only for one.
Ooh.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, like someone that you know that
You want
you want to work with.
You
Like,
want to
you
do a
feel
track with this
that's
person.
gonna be a hit.
Yeah, bro.
You get me?
That's gonna be a hit.
Yeah, like you feel that.
Ooh.
Like if
You're
you
gonna have
and
to
them
give
work.
me a minute on that, because
Yeah, if you and them work.
It's gonna like for you. Like this is my tune. Boom, and it's gone.
I won't say my final, but if I have to pick one right now, I'll say M Huncho.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll say M Huncho.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear
I'll
that.
say M Huncho, definitely.
that'll be a good pick still.
Yeah. Obviously, I can't pick any.
Mine will be someone pop fam,
That who?
Who?
You
like a Dell or something.
You're about that bag.
I'm gone,
You want that
I
bag.
want that bag. I'm fed up, fam. I'm done. I'm
It's
gonna come
coming,
out
bro.
of this,
It's
bro.
coming, bro. It's
Adele,
coming.
Oh my
Ed Sheeran, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
fam.
I see
Bro,
what
you
you
got
got.
remember.
Where's monkeys?
You got remember, Adele's hometown. In my
Yeah.
hometown.
Hey.
Imagine if you get a hook
I
like that.
know.
Yeah.
Man's gone,
That's
fam.
it. That's it.
Gone, Charlie, Target, whoever they are, Ellie Prohan, Snoochie, they're playing that every
man.
single day, bro.
I know. Friends
Adele.
dumping on that.
Yeah,
Friends
man's
dumping
dumping on that.
on
fam.
the hometown, man.
Adele's gonna be like, she's even gonna be I'll make her in the background, ad-libbing and that, the bars and that.
I don't think anyone would refuse Adele.
No.
No,
Yeah.
Adele, bro, that's gonna change my
Oh,
life. If I had the
open.
money to do it,
Yeah.
that's gonna
Yeah,
that would change
exactly.
anyone's life. You get me?
Exactly.
It's Adele.
Especially when she's so picky with who she does music with
Exactly.
as well. She's
See?
proper picky, like proper.
Yeah, no, that would be a hit still. Yeah, man. That's my my UK. Yeah.
Who would you go?
Yeah,
with?
I
Oh,
was about to
yeah, man. I was
ask-
thinking, answer me this question. You
But
know?
yeah, what?
I don't know, cause
Come on.
UK.
Yeah,
Yeah.
UK, man.
It's a hard one. Though.
It is a hard
Big up
one.
the UK, innit? Even though they're like,
There's loads of artists in it, but
Don't worry
big up
about-
the UK industry.
You gotta
Man.
think of one as well.
Big up the whole, big up the whole industry. If I could work with anybody,
Yeah.
yeah,
boy, what in my game?
You
yeah,
probably say
yeah.
KSI. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Straight in your game, yeah.
Yeah, KSI is a good one, boy.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Yeah, but I don't know if me and KSI will get on.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why? Why do you think people will get over?
Why?
Not that. I don't think we're.
Personality wise.
Yeah, like, I don't think we're the same kind of people, man. I don't think he would. Me and him would be.
You want to bounce off each other?
Yeah. I think he's cool in that. Yeah, I'm sure he's. But you know what I'm saying? He's not.
He's
not
like calm but high energy.
But I
Like,
think
like,
You can get good content off him.
yeah, definitely.
yeah, content, but yeah. If I can link up anyone from the UK doing YouTube and that, of course you have to say KSI or something like that.
He's the biggest YouTuber, isn't it?
Yeah, because then from that you can branch to America or something.
Exactly, you're gone.
Yeah,
You can holler at Jake Paul and that. Say, yo, let me fight you. Get 50 bags fit. You get me? It's not massive 50 bags. 50 mil.
Or you can fight somebody that maybe fucks with Jake Paul. That's a YouTuber
Yeah,
as well.
and you get them to this.
Or,
promote your
but you
stuff.
don't have to fight anyone. Oh, that's mad. I don't know.
I'm just saying, innit? Because that's what they do, innit? KSI and that's their thing now, innit?
Mm.
They've gone into like
Mm.
they're like fighters now, innit?
YouTube first.
YouTube
Yeah,
fighters.
they make music and they sell energy drinks and that as well.
They got a restaurant now as well.
They still make still makes
Yeah,
YouTube
they've done it
videos,
proper.
bro.
Yeah, them man.
He still makes reaction videos.
But
man.
them
And he
man
started
have
from doing gaming,
big
innit?
piece.
Yeah, he's got
on
numerous
FIFA.
channels,
Oh,
isn't
is
it?
it?
He's got his own team
Yeah.
as well, isn't it? Or something like that as well.
Who KSI?
Yeah, I think
Definitely has got a
there's
team. Definitely has a team. I even seen him in Shoreditch and he had like people filming for him and
Okay.
directing him where to go. It was like a
Okay.
whole team of people. And
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's sad
Yeah.
man.
I was gonna
Yeah.
chat to him, but I thought
Did you answer?
You mean?
Yeah.
Busy.
No, he trying to draw me out.
No, you
No,
need to
I wanna
answer
know.
though. Yeah, you can't not
I want
answer.
to know.
I would say, for me, my kind of music, something like Potter, maybe.
Yeah.
Potter's
Yeah.
hard, fam.
Yeah.
No, I'm hearing that. Yeah.
Potter's
The
hard.
tune, yeah. I'm hearing that. That
Yeah,
roll
Potter.
around, yeah.
Potter's hard.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
when you're asking me, what do you think is in terms of like who I would write with, or
Yeah,
if I
no,
was a
who would you
hypothetical rapper,
Yeah, and who would you make music?
No,
with?
who would you
In
write
your
with?
field,
Man?
yeah, who would
who would I write with?
Yeah,
Someone
in your
that's
field. Like, who would you work with in your field?
Yeah.
It's a hard one because I feel like I don't necessarily want to be always just writing about events and things, but to actually be able to write like a proper author, it would be J.K. Rowling.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Definitely in the bag.
Yeah, definitely.
But even
Gone.
aside from like
Yeah.
the whole Harry Potter stuff,
Yeah.
she has other novels that are just the storylines are so complex. Like when I've let to reread, and I just think, how do you even put this together?
Yeah, she's
But
got.
it all comes
She
together.
got a good
Yeah,
imagination.
her imagination is
Different.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
proper.
It's different.
Mm.
Yeah. What about you? What in your field?
Oh, what, management?
Yeah, like who would what management companies would you like to work with? Or anyone in that type of field that's.
Do you know what? Jay-Z, Rock Nation.
Jeez, I like that one. You say bigs on them man, tie and that, yeah? Yeah, get me.
They look like they're doing the management thing properly, innit?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. You know what? You know how I meant it, though. Yeah.
Mm.
Let me rephrase this question. Who in your field would you work with that you think like is on the come up? Not somebody who's
Okay.
Adele or Jay-Z
That's
or
a different question now.
so yeah, somebody who you can see is around and you're rating their thing, they're doing their thing. and
Well,
you can
Potter's still on the come up, I'll say, bro.
Shut up, man.
He's still on the come up as well.
Them man are still coming
Appreciate
up.
that your feature. It's still in
Yeah, I need
the
that feature. Hey, can I say Thames then? She's not from the UK though. Yeah,
Thames
fam.
is cool.
I'm trying to think outside the box, bro. I don't mind working with anyone and that, but I'm not about that hollering at man to work with man and man airs, man.
Yeah, the UK's like that.
That's why if I had
happens a lot.
Yeah.
The bread,
Yeah.
I got straight to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after I've got that tune, then I'm gonna be able to break bread with the other artists. Is that you get me? Because I'm
Yeah.
opening doors now. Like you know the way this, I can all bring the other guys through now. Like you get me? All the UK man now, like, and the man's gonna have to call that hollow and that gigs. Come on, needs a tune from gigs. Yeah,
Man needs a
H.
tune. Man needs a
Yo.
tune from Big H, bro.
Yeah, gigs, cause. But nah, man, I think everyone on the come up. If you're in the same vicinity and you're like got the same vision, I think everyone should just work with each other or help each other. That's my ethos for that. Still, that's what I think.
Yeah. Where do you see Raidz Sodor in 5 years?
You mean?
Yeah.
I see Raidz Solo selling a lot of records and a man's worldwide. That's where I see it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I like that.
Okay.
I see it like that. Because obviously,
You got plans to make steps towards that?
of course, I've got plans. Don't get me wrong, I need to reevaluate because I'll say I'm more short mid-term. I've put that as a long term. But in terms of like to construct it to the long term, I still need to just work on the short and the mid-term, see to what level that I get to, and that obviously I know what type of consequences are and what type of expectations is that. But as long as man keeps on going on, and then just try to network. So I have to, that's why I was saying about my comfort zone. I have to just nothing in my comfort zone in terms of music. I have to try to push it out, and that obviously it's better said than done, isn't it? Sometimes I might just stay in my comfort zone, but I'll push myself there out eventually as well, innit? So it's just learning about the process. But yeah, that's the aim, innit? It's a big aim, innit? So
You're out here though, bro.
yeah.
You're out here. I've seen you, man.
Yeah.
I've seen you putting in work, man.
No, I appreciate it, bro. Just need to put a lot more work in.
Yeah.
Be more with the features as well, because you know what I'm saying. Anyone's sound, I jump on anyone's sound. Literally, like it could just they could take exactly. And I like making my sound and someone's sound, and then we just make a new sound. And imagine that if that's the wave and the trend, Because there's nothing a better feeling than if you create something that the people are really enjoying that, and they come to you and they're like, yeah, I was really feeling that, you know. That's like one of the best feelings.
Trust me.
It's like if someone said, yo, I was really feeling this podcast, you know, and you feel good, like you've done the art. Like, obviously, don't get me wrong, everyone's trying to get the bag, but make good quality.
100%.
And then through good quality, you'll get the bag, innit? Exactly, innit? So,
And be consistent. Don't let the people down.
exactly.
It's the people that we're feeding content, we're feeding music to, innit?
Someone else will come and
Take my spot quickly.
Yeah.
This is the problem with the UK.
It's happened to us many of times.
Yeah,
The problem with the UK,
you
UK
forget
think,
about-
yo,
you forget about
I've
people, innit?
gone. I'm at this point.
Yeah.
I'm untouchable. Nah. Reality, life check, anything on highs and lows, anything can happen.
People
so.
get forgotten about real quick.
Real fast.
Yeah.
Real fast. So, yeah, but I have to just stay consistent.
No, I love it.
100%. You will reap the rewards, man, that you deserve. You get me? That's how I look at it.
Same with Wild Monkeys as well, bro.
Yeah, man.
Literally,
We
definitely.
got plans. We got plans in the pipe now, man. We've been
Yeah.
talking, innit?
Yeah, no,
Like,
definitely.
Raidz Sodor is going to be one of the next freestyles that you guys will see on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
We thought of the idea. What was the name of the idea?
It's coming.
Okay.
You see,
Silent
I'm trying to
one,
be with
so-
them yet, yeah?
When I do a silent one, I'm not allowed the silent one.
Yeah,
But when you
alright.
see Oaks, you're allowed the silent one. Dangerous.
Is there anything that you wanted to tell the people, that you wanted to, any message that you wanted to come through with, that the audience know about you?
Raidz Solos coming up with more music. Obviously, watch out for me. You get me? Anyone that sees this podcast that's down for features, and yeah, I'm ready to just make more music. And then yeah, just watch out for my next video. Obviously, watch out for media. It's coming sometime in August, and then yeah, I'll have a visuals somewhere as well. And yeah, my channel is Raidz Official Music as well on Spotify, Apple, all these places. So just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a listen. Innit? That's all I can say. Really. That's about it.
Boom. Hey, this is the Wise Monkeys.
And if you don't know, get
to
know. Yeah, come on.